So how do I maintain all of this? How do I do this? How am I accomplishing all of this? I'm not accomplishing it. I'm not maintaining it, and I'm not doing it. I think that a lot of preachers try to take credit for God's grace on their life. It was never my job to maintain my own provision, and God has always made that clear to me, to never worry about my own provision or never try to maintain my own provision. I mean, this conference that we're doing, Teach Me 2022, this is literally an $80,000 conference. And a lot of people will be like, well, where are you getting all this money from? I don't know where it's coming from. All I know is that over 10 years ago, God said to me, I'll give you the desires of your heart if you remember to never maintain your own provision. I think that most people need a revelation of royalty. People need to know who they are. People need to know where they come from. People need to know their rights and their inheritance. I think that most Christians run insufficient in financial stability, emotional stability, spiritual stability, is because they're always trying to maintain their own strength. I think that I've just learned how to just depend on God. And it's not a song, it's not a cliche, it's a lifestyle. How am I going to feel after all of this is over? After all of this is over, I'm going to feel as though that I obeyed God to the best of my ability. I think that some people try to achieve success without God, but that's not me. I think that my success comes from God. And then you also have to also understand is that there are different types of variables for success. What success is to me may not be success to you. Some people's success is being able to accomplish big crowds. Other people's success is being able to get some of their greatest speakers. Other people's success is just being able to maintain their sanity throughout it all. And other people's success is money. And none of those things are success for me. Success for me is being able to expand the kingdom. That's what success is to me. I can stop for a minute. What is prospering in the midst of a pandemic? I think questions like that are absolutely hilarious, and I'll tell you why. I think that so many people spend so much time preaching the crisis that they don't get a chance to actually preach about the Christ. And so when you talk about prospering in a pandemic, you have to understand that prosperity is attracted to order. I have a book out called The Gospel They Don't Believe. And one of the things that I teach in that book is destroying the carnal mind. There is a genetically altered Christianity that says that you have to hustle. Well, I don't believe in hustling. If I am a child of a king, that means I don't hustle, I reign. I think that if I can get more people to come out of that carnal Babylonian mentality and sit on the throne that Christ prepared for us and reign from heaven into earth, I think that we'll have stronger Christians. I think that we'll have healthier Christians. And I think that we'll have even more financially stable ministries. If people learn how to reign the way Christ reigned, I think that we will be all right. How do I maintain my purity being a single man running a conference this big? A lot of people don't like this and they call it deep, but consecration, that's a word people don't use anymore. I'm separated unto an assignment. I'm separated unto a mandate. I'm separated unto a people, which means that I am responsible for maintaining the focus of people that are submitted to my ministry, that's submitted, where some of their destinies is locked in my belly. And if I don't maintain my purity, I can pervert where they're headed and I can send them into places of danger. And so I always keep that on the forefront of my mind. I always keep that right in front of me, that my purity is literally the highway to someone's destiny. And to maintain my purity is to make sure that people arrive at their purpose on time. If I don't do what I have to do, there are millions of people that are going to suffer because of that. And so I have to make sure that I maintain a place of consecration, a place of prayer, and stay in a place of intercession to make sure that my flesh does not get out of control. I have to make sure that my soul is just as healthy as my skill, because if my soul is not as healthy as my skill, then I'm going to run the risk of being seduced by something outside of my anointing. So I have to make sure that I stay in a place of consecration. Consecration is my parameters. People don't like parameters. They don't like boundaries, but I think that we need to have a conversation about healthy parameters and healthy boundaries, and how those parameters and those boundaries protect the investment of God within a life. So that's my answer to that. I think a lot of people would like to know if I'm dating or if I'm in a relationship, or what am I doing behind closed doors. Pray and let the Lord reveal it to you. What is the stabilizer of my ministry? The stabilizer of my ministry is having a pastor and having a people that I am accountable to. The reason having a pastor is the stabilizer of my ministry. Pastor Brendan Clack is my pastor, and his wisdom protects me. And I employ his wisdom in major decision makings, and I also employ his wisdom in personal life decisions. I think that his wisdom allows me to have longevity in the things that I'm building. And then I also have people I'm accountable to. My staff and my team. I give them my heart. I give them my mind. And henceforth, when I don't know how to do something, I always have them to undergird me. I always have them as a foundation to fall back on, so that when I hit a dry spell or I hit a rough patch, that they protect the integrity of the vision. So I think that is the stabilizer to my ministry.